Right, number 11. We want to take this trinomial and break it down into the product of two binomials. That way, one of those two pieces will have to be 0. So let's break it down. We have 12. Okay, we always look at the back number. It's a negative 12, meaning one piece will be negative, one will have to be positive. But starting, we think, hey, what multiplies together to give us 12? 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Now, since one of them is negative, it's like subtracting. So we want the difference. Difference there is 11. Difference here will create a 4. Difference here will create a 1. We want a difference of 1. That middle piece tells us what we want. We need a negative 1. That means the negatives goes on the bigger number, positive on the smaller, because a negative 4 and a positive 3 will give you that negative 1. So this breaks down to an x plus 3 times an x minus 4, and that ends up equaling 0. So you have one or the other must be 0, because the only way to create multiplying to get a 0 is 0 times something. That means either the x plus 3 is 0, or the other option is maybe it's the x minus 4 that's 0. I don't know. So solving this, we say, hey, if x is negative 3, that's going to create a 0 up there. Or here we add 4, if x is 4. You plug in negative 3 up top, you're going to get an answer of 0. Plug in 4 up top, you're going to get an answer of 0. Right? Like this. Could you figure it out right away? Could you plug in something to get an answer? Probably not. So we break it down. We're going to factor it down into the product of two binomials and then set each one of the binomials equal to 0. So multiples of 20, 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. We need them to create a 21. Now notice it's a positive 20, but yet this piece is negative. That tells me that we're dealing with both of the numbers there have to be negative, because a negative times negative gives you a positive answer. So together, what gives me a negative 21? That guy. So it's an x minus 1 times an x minus 20 creates this here. So we now know x minus 1 is 0, or the other option is maybe it's the x minus 20 piece that's 0. Solve each one. I get x is 1. Solving this guy, we get the other option, x is 20. You plug in 1 up top, you're going to get 0. Plug in 20 up top, you're going to get 0.